Hello everybody, I am Tadashi and in this video here I will teach you how to make the Origami Swan by Hoàng Quyết. I don't know how to say his name, I think it's Hoàng Quyết, and well, I'll write his name here later. Well, the nice part about this origami here is that it's really easy to make. It's really easy to make all the model, but it has a really nice effect. So you have to be really careful on the details to make it get nice and make a lot of curves. Okay, so let's start. So to make this origami, first of all, cut a square sheet of paper in half like this, and you get a triangle. Okay, so let's start. First of all, fold the triangle in half like this. Okay, now unfold and fold here, making this line here go up to the middle line. Like this. Okay, so you just fold it here, the sector of this line and this line. So do the same thing here. And unfold. Now turn the model over and do the same thing here. Fold the sector of each line here. So again, fold like this, making the side of the paper go up to this line here. Okay, now fold the sector here. Okay, and do the same thing here. So first fold the sector. And fold again the last one. Okay. Now turn the model over. You're going to fold here the paper in half, like this, okay? And hold the paper like this, okay? Now fold here along this line here, making this point go up to this point here. Oops. So, like this. Now, let me just make it easier to see. You have a line here and a line here, okay? And another line here. So now you're going to make a valley fold along this line here, okay? And a mountain fold along this line here. So basically, let me zoom in a little bit here. You're going to fold like this to make it easier. First of all, fold this line here. Okay, it's a mountain fold, so let me just show you here. Okay, you're going to fold like this, and at the same time here, you're going to unfold this line here to make it easier. Okay, so just unfold a little bit and you can make this fold, right? Now you're going to make the valley fold along this line here. So this. Okay? The model will look like this. Now just splash here the paper. And let me just continue here the line to make it easier to see. Alright, like this. Now you're going to make a valley fold along this line here. Okay? And when you do this, as you can see, you can't squash the paper, so you're going to fold here inside. You can see here this middle line, right? You have 3 lines. Okay, you're going to fold along the middle line like this. Okay, and just squash the paper. So that's it, the model will look like this, right? Now fold here along this line. Okay, fold it really strongly and unfold this part. Now we are going to make open sink. Open sink is something like this. You just have to open here the model along this crease here we just made. Okay, we open the model and we are going to reverse every fold we just made to inside. So we made this. We have this line and we have another line here and another line here, right? So we have a triangle. Okay, we have a triangle. We are just going to reverse this triangle to inside, so it's like this. Okay, here, here. Okay. Like this. And you close the model and it's going to look like this. Okay, so fold here this flap all the way to the right like this. Okay, so now we are going to make a valley fold along this line here. Okay, from this point to this point, and it's going to be like this. But you're going to make this valley fold only in this first layer here, not in the back layer. So it's like this. And at the same time, after you do this, you're going to align here at this line, okay, with you're going to align this line with this line here. So it's like this, right? So I don't know if it's clear. Okay, so first you make here the valley fold along this line, right? Let's fold it a little bit more precisely, and then you align this line with this line and squash the paper. Okay, so hold now the paper like this and turn this flap to the left like this and squash the model, so it's going to make another fold here. Okay, now let me see here. You're going to fold along this line here, about this much. It's not an exact point, so well, I think it's a little bit more, so like this. Okay, it's okay, something like this. Okay, about this much here. Well, there's no reference, so it's okay if you don't make it precisely equal this one. Okay, so now let's do the same thing to the other side. So I'm just going to show you to make you remember every step. So first of all, you have to fold here this flap, okay, this point up to this point, right? And now you had to make the belly fold, the montal fold along this line and the belly fold along this line. So just turn the model to this side to make it easier to fold. Belly fold and mountain fold, right, like this, and you squash the model. Now you have to fold here along this line, belly fold along this line, and along the middle line here. This. Now you have to make this fold here, and unfold, and make an open sink. Right. It's a little bit off here. Okay, it's something like this, anyway. Now you have to turn the model to this side, make a belly fold along this line here, and that's it, the belly fold is here. Now you have to align these two lines here, okay, this line with this line, and turn this flap like this, and fold here about this much here, right? Now turn here this flap to the left just a little bit, and let's finish here the folds. So it's something like this. Here you have to fold, first of all, open here a little bit, middle line, and fold this point here, like this. Okay, about this much. Also, it doesn't have any reference, so it's okay to fold something like this. And fold here, these points here, just to make the shape a little bit more round shape, a little bit more curvy. Okay, so just like this, right? Okay, now we are going to make a belly fold along this line here, from this point crossing this tip here. Okay, so it's something like this, right? And do the same thing here, the other side. So it's about this much here. Both sides must have the same shape, so just align the two wings like this. Now we are going to fold here all this part here in half, okay, like this. about up to this point here is okay, I guess. A little bit more. Oh, it's okay like this. And we are going to fold, make two valley folds along this line and this line. So it's something like this. And you have this, right? Now unfold here. And we are going to make this fold we just made. You're going to reverse it, but only in this two layers here. So it's like this. Reverse. Okay. Right. And the other side here, we just need to do the same thing. So, I mean, this side here we already folded to the right side, so we just have to complete the fold like this. Okay? The model will look like this. Now turn here this model, this layer up and fold in half like this. Right, now you can just fold here like this or a little bit more angle like this. It's okay. Well, it's okay like this. Now let's just see. We have to reverse fold about this much here. Okay. And reverse fold one more time along this, well, about this much here. Like this. Okay? Now we're going to pull here these layers from inside. And on both sides. Okay, just open here a little bit more. Okay, you just have to open to make the model look like this. Okay. Now you're going to make two reverse folds, one along this line and one along this line. Okay. So it's like this. Now let's make this part here gets white. Okay, so to do this, we are going to pull here this layer. Okay, so pull this layer. Oh my god. Okay, you have to pull this layer here and having a little bit. Okay, I did it. So pull this layer. And the model will look like this. Okay, do the same thing here to the other side. So pull the layer from the other side also, like this. Now fold here about this much to inside, like this, and no, okay, like this. And fold here along this line here to inside, so it's like this. Okay, the same thing here. Okay. Okay, now just press these points to make the head get a round shape. Okay. And it's okay like this, the head. Now let's make the wings. And well, the wings is going to be like this. You have to fold up now, but at the same time you fold, you're going to, let me just see here. You have to fold, make a belly fold, no, a mountain fold along this line here from about at this point to this point here. Okay. So let me show you. You have to do something like this. Make this fold, okay? And at the same time you're going to make a curve here. So the model will look like this, right? And do the same thing here. Okay. Now the wings, you have to make a sequence of valley fold and mountain fold in V, like this, okay? So it's going to be something like this. You have to make a valley fold and a mountain fold on these two lines, like this, okay? So keep doing this. And the wings done. Okay, the wing is going to look like this. Try to make it have a nice shape, okay, a round shape. Because this origami here is very simple. It has simple folds, but the effect is really good, so you have to make it have a really good shape, a really smooth shape. Okay, and repeat here in this side. Now let's make the tail. The tail is just like this. You have to fold here in half, okay, just one layer in half. The other layer going to fold in half, but to the other direction, like this, okay, and make here a curve in the tail, okay, and the head you're going to fold here in half, okay, the neck you're going to fold in half like this, and make a curve here. Okay. Well, you can make any effect you want to make. The model will look like this. Okay. So the complete model is going to look like this, just for you to have a better idea. And that's it. I hope you could make it. Just make a good effect Okay, like this. So thanks for watching this video. See you, bye bye.